Am I the idiot? For cutting off my cousin and her mom after they accused me indirectly of stealing at her wedding? Hey Reddit, I'm in a tough spot and could really use some outside perspective on this situation. So, my cousin Emma and I have never been particularly close, but we've always been civil. When she got engaged in December 2022, I sent her a thoughtful present, which she thanked me for repeatedly. Fast forward to February, and Emma invited me to her wedding in April 2024. Living abroad and starting a new job, I made it clear that I needed advance notice to attend, and thankfully, I managed to make it. Emma asked me to be part of her wedding entry, and despite our not being very close, I agreed, hoping it would help us build a better relationship. However, just a week before the wedding, I found out she'd been talking negatively about me and my career as a project manager. It stung, but I didn't want to cause drama before her big day, so I kept quiet. During the wedding weekend, I helped Emma get dressed for her Hindu ceremony, and her mom told me to leave the jewelry as she would handle it later. So, I only packed away the bangles. The entry went smoothly, and I attended the reception without any complaints. However, after the wedding, I chose not to leave a gift, intending to address the hurtful comments privately after the festivities. Days later, Emma asked me about the missing jewelry, and I told her I hadn't touched it beyond what her mom instructed. Later that day, I saw Emma posting on Facebook about missing jewelry and implying that someone in the family might have taken it. I felt uneasy, especially since her mom and I were the only family members helping her get dressed. Then things escalated when her sister made comments on the post saying, "We didn't like her anyway." Her mom reached out to me, asking about the bangles, which made me feel like they were singling me out. Even my grandmother called, further cementing that they may have discussed me as a suspect. Finally, another cousin messaged me saying the jewelry was found boxed up in a car. But Emma refuses to retract her accusations online because she's embarrassed. Feeling betrayed, I chose to cut Emma and her mom out of my life. I deleted them from my socials and blocked their numbers. Now, my grandma is upset, saying I was unfair for not explaining myself. So, Reddit, am I the jerk for cutting them off without explanation? Should I have handled the situation differently? Thanks for your insights. I would like to add that Emma and I are first cousins. Jessica, who told me about the update, is a second cousin who is distant from Emma. So, it sounds like this was being discussed with everyone but me. Thankful that Jessica heard it and decided to let me know immediately. Now for the comments. Commenter 1: Did you receive an apology regarding the missing jewelry? Original poster: No apologies from their end. All I've heard since was she's embarrassed to pull her posts and say she found it. Commenter 2: Not the idiot, probably way off, was probably a setup. If she doesn't like you and you all aren't that close, then why ask you along with her mother to help her get ready? Why not her sister? That last-minute invite. It was either a happy coincidence to be able to accuse you or she set you up, but someone else found the jewelry where they weren't supposed to be looking, a box in a car that you would think would have already been taken out by now. Original poster did not think about it this way. Her sister was popping in and out of the changing room. I did not think anything of it at the time. It's sick if they truly wanted to use that against me and not speak up. Even if they post a retraction, I want nothing to do with them. Accusing me and finding it just recently in your car is unacceptable. Commenter 3: Does your grandma have a favorite grandchild because of what happened? Original poster: Emma is grandma's favorite BTW. If you couldn't tell, update. I read through the majority of messages received and I agree, I should have confronted it. Last night, I called Grandma and Emma on 3 ways, asking about the jewelry that was conveniently found in a car. Emma said that wasn't for me to find out as she only told her mother, and Grandma obviously a lie because Jessica heard and passed it to me. She also lives abroad and isn't close to Emma. Grandma then said, "Well, it's material and it's found. We don't have a long time here, let's all get along." I responded, "No thank you, I needed a public apology because I blindly believed Emma and I had a good relationship." I even heard she made comments about my job, which I wanted to address after the wedding. Emma confirmed the comments about talking shit re my job and her sister's comment, but is sticking to her guns about the jewelry. I mentioned to her I was posting on Facebook about the jewelry and will attach screenshots to it. And that I wanted nothing further to do with Emma since she was not remorseful and is proud of disliking me for whatever reason. Lesson learned. Thanks everyone now for the comments. Commenter 1: Sorry that so many people in your family are horrible. Original poster. You deserve better. I could see how much you cared by willing to travel for a cousin you weren't even close with, you hoped to get closer to, and how you reacted to their bullying. You're better off without them. Do make sure to get your side of the story to others in the extended family, because you can bet that everyone involved, possibly with your grandmother seeing and not actively shutting down, will be telling a story to them where you are the bad guy. Original poster. That's what really hurt. I was hoping she was sincere about inviting me and asking me to participate. When she got engaged, I even sent her a present incorporating her interests and she was so appreciative, or so she seemed. It sucks knowing I meant basically nothing. I was hurt that they never really liked me anyway and made fun of my job as a project manager at an engineering firm. Have never done anything to them to warrant this, it's just confusing and hurtful. However, the band-aid is off, and life will continue without them. Commenter 2, are you going to post about it? Original poster, I am posting it this evening regardless of if she takes it down or not. Jessica gave her blessings for me to use her messages as proof, so I'm not playing around. I am not a thief. I don't care if you like me or not, you're not going to get away with that. Commenter 3, how did you deal with the family talking badly behind your back? Original poster, that's my thing. Why are you embarrassed? You were emboldened to post about it and clearly discuss it offline. My name, and it is how it got back to me. Emma does not have very many friends. She's one of those very religious and conservative girls, does not drink, smoke, party, have multiple partner, been with the same person for 10 years, has good grades, etc. According to other cousins, she's very much about the optics and very judgmental. Life will be perfectly fine without her, and I am looking forward to responses on my post clearing my name. Original poster responds on how her grandma was upset with her cutting off the family and accusing her of ruining Emma's day. Commenter 4, your grandma was upset that you cut off your family? Original poster, correct. Grandma was one of the people questioning me, even though I gave the same answers, and wants me to explain why I'm cutting off my cousin and to dismiss it because it was found. How is that fair to me after I've been accused and had my name dragged through the mud? Final update: after consulting with an attorney friend and compiling all relevant evidence including screenshots and messages, we took the step of sending a legal letter to my cousin. Additionally, I made a post on Facebook, tagging family members, family friends who attended the event, the priest who officiated, and even her neighbors. Yup, my payback went the extra mile to bring awareness of the situation. Important announcement regarding Emma's wedding. Hello everyone in the Brown family. I hope this message finds you well. I feel compelled to address a matter that has been weighing on my mind since Emma's wedding last April. Firstly, I want to express my gratitude to Emma for inviting me to be a part of her special day. It was an honor to participate, and I was genuinely touched by the opportunity. However, recent events have left me deeply disheartened. It has come to my attention that there have been discussions, both prior to and following the wedding, where unkind remarks were made about me and my profession. While this was hurtful, I chose to handle the situation delicately and intended to discuss it with Emma after the wedding to gain clarity. Despite the hurtful comments, I remained committed to supporting Emma on her wedding day. I assisted her with changing outfits and took care of her belongings as requested. Regrettably, shortly after the wedding, I was unfairly implicated in the disappearance of some jewelry. Subsequent discussions with Emma revealed that there were private conversations insinuating my involvement, which left me feeling unfairly targeted. It was only through the disclosure from a third party that the truth about the jewelry's whereabouts emerged. I confronted Emma about these revelations, hoping for resolution and understanding. However, her response was dismissive, and she refused to acknowledge the hurtful nature of her actions. Instead, she chose to maintain hurtful social media posts, causing further distress. In light of these events, I have made the decision to distance myself from Emma and her immediate family. My conscience is clear, and I refuse to tolerate such unjust treatment. Furthermore, I want to assure you all that I am taking the necessary steps to clear my name. I am in contact with legal counsel to draft a letter and seek exoneration from these false accusations. I share this message not out of spite or animosity but to set the record straight and reclaim my integrity. P.S. The missing jewelry was found by her mother in the car. For those interested in the details, I've compiled all relevant screenshots and supporting information in a Google Drive. Feel free to click the link to access it. The end. Thank you everyone who supported, gave advice, and comforted me. Looking forward to going on my vacation tomorrow while Emma spends the next few days dealing with this. Edit as of 8 a.m. EST, Emma has today I learned will not rescinded those Facebook posts. Now for the final comments. Commenter 1, how is your grandma plan to distribute her possessions? Original poster, that's the funny part. She's actually 4 years younger than I am. I have never been a fan of the fighting for land and jewelry. I have always told my grandma I wanted one of her saris and a pair of her earrings if she was okay with it. Even if I didn't get the earrings, the sari would be enough. Just something to remember her by.